So imagine this. You're fresh off a flight from Athens, bags barely unpacked, heart still set on playing in Europe, and boom, you wake up the next morning to find yourself officially a Denver Nugget. That, folks, is the awkward, headline-grabbing reality Jonas Valančiūnas just walked into. And NBA fans? Oh, they had plenty to say about it. The Nuggets posted what should have been a standard welcome post. Instead, it turned into a viral roast session. Fans didn't hold back because, well, everyone knows Jonas never wanted to be there in the first place. Hit that like button, subscribe for more NBA drama, and drop your take in the comments. Was this trade smart or just straight up messy? All right, let's break down how this even happened. Jonas Valančiūnas, the 6'11" veteran center, had his sights set on Europe. Reports say he was deep in talks with Panathinaikos, the Greek powerhouse, that made a pretty strong and very tempting offer. For a second, it really seemed like Jonas was about to play closer to home. But just as that story was heating up, the Sacramento Kings stepped in. On Sunday, July 13th, the Denver Nuggets announced they'd traded for Valanciunas, sending Dario Saric to Sacramento in return. That could have been the end of the story, except it wasn't. Almost immediately, reports surfaced that Jonas wasn't going anywhere. Denver had no plans to grant him a buyout, so he could go chase that Greek dream. Suddenly, what looked like a clean basketball move turned into one of the NBA's most awkward PR moments. And NBA Twitter? It went off. One fan summed it up perfectly. "Why is this post so awkward?" Another added, "Y'all holding that man hostage," clacking. The contract situation only made it worse. Valanciunas is now locked in to a 2-year, $20.3 million deal. $10.3 million this season, $10 million next. And Denver's already told his reps, no buyout. Cue even more jokes. "He doesn't want to be there," wrote one fan. "This feels weird, Lamo," said another. And maybe the harshest one? That's the first and also the last pick we see Jonas in a Nuggets jersey. But let's step back. Beyond the memes, what does this trade really mean for Denver? Well, financially and strategically, it's not as wild as it looks. Sacramento saves around $5 million by moving Saric's contract and taking on Valanciunas's instead. That saving opens up the full $14.1 million non-taxpayer mid-level exception. It means they can potentially go after players like Dennis Schroeder while staying under the luxury tax. Smart cat maneuvering from the Kings side. For Denver, this move is all about depth. Jonas Valančiūnas is a rugged, old-school big man. He knows how to own the low post, grab rebounds in traffic, and set rock-solid screens. The Nuggets desperately needed someone to back up Nikola Jokic without losing physicality in the paint, and Jonas fits that bill. He brings toughness, playoff experience, and high basketball IQ. On paper, it's a solid low-risk move to shore up the second unit. In theory, Jonas can give Jokic the breather he rarely gets without Denver collapsing defensively. But here's the catch. Basketball isn't just played on paper. It's played in locker rooms, on late-night flights, and in those moments where buy-in and attitude matter. And right now, everyone knows Jonas wanted out. Instead of a fresh start in Greece, he's in Denver, whether he likes it or not. The Nuggets now have a veteran center who may not be thrilled to suit up. Fans can sense it. The awkward welcome post was just the first sign. The real test? Whether Valanciunas can turn that disappointment into motivation once the season tips off. It's a risky gamble. Will Jonas buy in, bring that toughness every night, and help the Nuggets make another deep playoff run? Or will the tension spill over, becoming a distraction that hurts team chemistry? It's a storyline worth watching all season long. So what do you think? Will Valanciunas be a difference maker in Denver? Or is this doomed to stay as awkward as that viral post? Drop your thoughts below. And don't forget, like this video if you're loving the NBA offseason drama. Subscribe for daily updates and share it with your crew so they can join the conversation too. One thing's for sure, the Nuggets offseason just got a whole lot spicier, and all eyes will be on how Jonas Valančiūnas handles it. Until next time, this is your go-to spot for all things NBA. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.